Last time, we left off realizing Molly, our earnest small-scale farmer, had a PPF that embedded her opportunity cost. And we noticed that there were a whole range of possible planting choices that were inefficient inside her PPF, that not every possible choice was on the efficient frontier. We also were left hanging, wondering how it would be possible to move beyond the PPF and do better. Well, you'll have to hold on just a little bit longer. It turns out Molly has been working 10 hours per day and realizes she wants to spend more time with her friends. It's relationships that matter most, after all. So she decides to spend only 8 hours per day on her farm, which means she's now able to grow only 4/5 of what she used to. So now her productive capacity has dropped a bit to 4 carrots and 36 spinach. And this is fine, so long as she can still make her ends meet. You can see the extreme points have shifted a bit, and that moves all the points along the PPF as well. I would recommend convincing yourself that any combination of crops lies on this new PPF. So what's happened here? A change in Molly's labor input has changed the output of the farm. The frontier depends on the level of labor. The more labor, the more is possible. And in this case, the less labor, the less is possible. This may seem like bad news for Molly's wallet, and it could have been. But it turns out that one of her friends she's been spending more time with mentioned in passing a new carrot harvesting technology that would double her carrot harvest. So Molly decides to find out how this might affect her. So let's graph this. So it turns out the PPF has shifted out. This might be a good place to pause and ponder. Not only does labor shift the PPF, but when technology changes efficiency, the PPF captures this too. These changes in the PPF aren't purely mathematical though. What we found is a region that used to be inefficient, but is now efficient. And with the change in technology, what was unattainable is now on the frontier. These examples really just show how labor and technology affect the PPF. But it turns out the PPF can shift either direction depending on what's changed. So, you might be thinking, okay, great, this is a cool model of production, but is this all the PPF is good for? And of course, the answer is no. It turns out there's a more profound insight, a way to exceed the frontier without changes in labor or technology. But it requires more math and a journey into 1800s Britain. And that's exactly where we're going in the next video.